Hello everybody! I was going to start a new thing where I recall memories that may or may not be semi or sometimes hilariously awesome stories from my life. So the first one has been requested of me to tell because everybody loves to live through my pain. So here's the setup. Okay, setting up the story. Here we go. So my brother is a couple years younger than me, and he had a whole bunch of friends over. Well, not a whole bunch. He had like 6 or 7. I mean, that's a lot for our house, but So he had a bunch of friends over, and we were just doing fuck all nothing. And he does this thing with a lighter where I think it's supposed to blow up. I mean, I've never really seen it other than this one time, and this one kind of went wrong, so I didn't actually see what was supposed to happen. So he does where he tapes down the switch when the lighter is lit to keep it lit, and then it gets really, really hot, and then he like hits it with something, and I think it's supposed to explode, but I'm not exactly certain, like I said, because I didn't ever see it happen. Anyways, so he does that. Now we're on a balcony that's about this wide, 4 feet wide, and then it's like freaking like 12 feet long. So it's narrow and long. And there's him at that end with the lighter and stuff, and then there's about 6 people staggered in between him and I. Now I'm at the very back because apparently at this time I don't care at all about this freaking experiment of just insanity. So he goes and he hits. Now this is the last thing that I really clearly remember was feeling like I got shot in the head. So he swings it and he's like bam, and then all of a sudden there's boom in the side of my head, just searing pain, and I'm down on the ground like in a half a second. It's like boom, ground. There was like no falling. It was just I was shot in the head, boom on the ground. And then I start flopping around like freaking Kramer on crack on the ground. I'm just flipping the fuck out, right? And everybody there was terrified of me on a good day because I was their friend's older brother who was freaking psycho during school. So they were a little bit scared. So when I was flipping around like a freaking fish out of water that was on fire, they kind of got scared and ran. But I was, freaking like, digging around inside my ear because there was like molten lava trying to bore itself into my brain. And I was like digging around in there. Now I was moving it around, so I was burning like pretty much the entire inside of my ear. And as you can see, I got a big fucking ear. So that's a lot of burnage going on. I'm rolling around and it's fucking like burned in my skin and I can't get my fingernail under it to pop it out. And I'm running around. And meanwhile, the whole time, rolling around, writhing in pain, freaking out and screaming and shit. And then all of a sudden I pop it out. You know what it was? Take a guess what it was. It was the freaking lighter wheel. You know the little wheel on the lighter? It'd been sitting on fire for like 2 minutes before it finally hit it, and it flew through the air and into my ear. Now that's not the most amazing part of the whole thing. It's the fact that it flew through like 6 other people and landed perfectly in my ear. And then I rolled it around like a fucking idiot instead of shaking my head. And yeah, so I had like a big freaking burn in my ear. It was just freaking awful. And everybody I've told the story to since then thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm glad you're appreciating my pain. So I hope you can get some sort of enjoyment or maybe a life lesson out of my lesson. Because, yeah, I was like, I'm not going to ever do that again. I'm not going to stand near you while you try to blow shit up. Oh, that looks stupid. I'm not going to do that twice. So, that was that story.